Smoke we've been seeing most of the day from Rudd when he steps on the brakes and the nose bodywork of the machine dives down into turn 1.
Actually, it's the right front tire is hitting the fender well.
Let's go back and take another look at Rudd and Spencer off turn 3.
Right here, Ricky's already tight. Loses the air on the nose. Well, I don't know there. That's already happened, but
he almost got into the side of the 26 car.
I say he did. Very likely. Look at the gap. Bobby Labonte is closing in on Dale Jr. It was 2 seconds 5 laps ago. It's 1.2 now. Marty?
And what we talked about earlier, Alan, is starting to come to fruition on the racetrack. At the beginning of this run, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was 1/10 of a second faster than Bobby Labonte. Now that has reversed. Bobby Labonte is now 1/10 of a second faster each lap than Dale Earnhardt Jr. Neither driver saying a word on the radio.
He needs a lot more than 1/10 of a second with 8 to go and a 1.2 second deficit.
And you can see as Bobby Labonte gets closer to Dale Earnhardt Jr., picks up that draft, gets closer and closer. But Jr. got a great corner off 3 that time, put some distance on Labonte.
And still the question, does Jr. have enough fuel to go to the finish?
It's amazing that Steve Meal and those guys could go to Kentucky Speedway and try to figure out what to do to these cars. Richie Gilmore, the engine builder, told me they went up there, they worked on it for 2 days, trying to get some fuel mileage. Last time here, they could only run 30 laps. This time, they hope to run, what, 39?
You see Bobby picked up 2/10 that lap. It's down to an even second. 7 to go.
And catching and passing are 2 different things, too.
Yeah, we've seen just how difficult it is when you get behind someone, you can't get that air on the car.
You see the gap closing slowly but steadily. Miles to go. 6 laps. This is for 4th place. Bill Elliott and Johnny Benson. Elliott trying to take it away.
Tell you what, Rusty Wallace back there has had a great comeback. Back there most of the day around 15th to 20th. Right now he's right in front of Mark Martin in 6th position. So Robin and the guys have done a terrific job.
And remember, Benson was marginal on fuel. Johnny Benson's best career finish here at Pocono is a 5th place run back in 1996, his rookie season. This would better that if he can hold off Elliott and if the fuel holds out.
You know, you never really pay attention to your fuel pressure gauge, Benny. As a driver, I mean, you don't really pay that much attention. At least amount. I mean, when you're out there running, you look at your water and your oil pressure, but you really don't pay attention to fuel pressure. But now everybody is looking at their fuel pressure gauge at least 20 times a lap.
Ricky Rudd, Jimmy Spencer, Jeff Gordon.
10th, 11th, and 12th. They've all moved up a spot.
Robert Presley's driven away from Ricky Rudd.
Now we're inside the final 5 laps. Now we begin to wait and watch and see if people begin to fall off the pace. If the fuel tanks run dry. Just cause the tank's got a gallon of fuel in it doesn't mean you can pick it all up and get it into the system. And look at this. Bobby is there. 4 car lengths back. 4 laps to go.
And that time was the fastest. Was much faster than Junior. As a matter of fact, was the fastest car.
Here he is looking low. Does he pick up the dreaded aero push or can he make the move and cut underneath? Long pond stretch headed for turn 2.
Past the 10 by faking high, going low.
Joe Gibbs watching.
You heard Ty Norris tell Dale Earnhardt Jr. he passed the 10 by faking high and going low. Junior gets a little bobble up there, gives Bobby Labonte a run on him.
go.
The double whammy for Junior. He's got to keep Bobby Labonte behind him. He's got to make sure the fuel holds up.
This is the Achilles heel for Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's got to run high. He has been all day. His car doesn't work on the bottom. Bobby Labonte will probably use that to try to pass Junior before this thing's over.
There's Tony Uri, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s crew chief. There aren't going to be any fingernails left as he worries about the fuel.
And Bobby's got to be real careful right here, because if the 8 car runs out of fuel, you're all over the back of him. You may not have time to get...
Oh, here he goes. Junior ducks low. Labonte's got the outside lane as they head for turn 3.
Dale Jr. struggling off that tunnel corner over there. He got loose that time.
Bobby's got the run to the outside. They squeeze. Labonte takes the lead. 2 laps to go. Labonte tries to crowd Junior low to turn 1. Dale has the inside line.
Still there. They're high. Side, outside.
Oh! He squeezed up somehow in front of Bobby Labonte.
Clear. Inside.
Blocking, ducking, diving. Junior's got the preferred inside line to this corner. But Labonte's by.
Wow.
Incredible racing in the final laps here at Pocono. Bobby Labonte to the point, the first time he's led all day. Gordon passing Rudd. That's for 10th. And championship points. White flag. Final lap for Bobby Labonte. We'll see who makes it on fuel. We'll see if anybody runs out. 2 miles to go.
The Joe Gibbs cars, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, they've always gotten great fuel mileage.
Dave Blaney's on pit road for fuel on the final lap. And speeding. He'll get held for 15 seconds. Second corner, half a lap to go. Bobby Labonte, the defending NASCAR Winston Cup champion, has not had a very good year. His best finish, 1 second-place run in the second race of the season. He started today's race in the 11th spot. He passes Dale Earnhardt Jr. with 2 laps to go, and Bobby Labonte wins the Pennsylvania 500. Side by side, Benson and Elliott. Elliott gets 4th.
And Jeff Gordon will get by the 77 car on Robert Presley and take the 8th position.
1 car's gone up in smoke on the final lap. It's John Andretti's machine. He's going to bring it back around to the checkered flag. Not a bad day for Joe Gibbs Racing, 1st and 3rd.
And incredibly, all these cars made it on fuel.
Nobody ran out. Blaney came down and topped off. That was it.
Like we talked earlier, the guys that dominated this race, normally, I mean, how many laps did Bobby? He led what? 2 or 3 laps?
Yeah, 4.
4 laps.
Yep. 4 laps all day. Looked like Jeff Gordon's day for much of the afternoon. He's going to finish back in 8th. Bobby Labonte has won the Pennsylvania 500.